right, let's get to my first guest. I just finished playing the song of this artist representing the Commonwealth known as Kentucky. That's where I'm at. Mr. Dreyden Gordon is joining me right now. What's good, sir?
How you doing, sir? It's good to be on your program with you.
Thank you, man. Thank you to have you on. So, where exactly in Kentucky are you from?
Well, I'm from eastern Kentucky, Carter County to be exact, almost to West Virginia. I'm talking to you right now, though, from central Indiana. I'm up here on the way to some shows, pulled over here in a Target parking lot of all places to holler at you this afternoon.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you taking the time. So, you are
Absolutely, absolutely.
very, very talented artist by the name of Drayden Gordon, calling from Target. I've heard people call from a variety of places, but I've never heard anyone call for a Target. So that's a first on this show. But I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, I'm on the road, so I wanted to pull off so I give you my full attention. So.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we'll definitely get into the shows that you got coming up, things of that nature. But first things first, um, how did you get started into this music journey? How did this start off for you?
Absolutely. It's been a long, wild ride, I guess you could say. I started when I was 2 years old. Started on stage clogging, dancing in the bluegrass music. And about the age of 7, I started singing on stage. And about 11, I taught myself to play guitar. And I've been playing guitar and singing on stage ever since. I'm 18 now.
Okay, 18 years old, man. Now I played uh one of your songs, "Soldier Story," and
Oh, I
what
sure appreciate it. Thank you so
and
much.
when I heard the song, man, it seems like I'm listening to a grown up, man. And then when you saying you're 18 years old, I'm like, my
Yes,
goodness,
sir.
that's
You know that? Can I say something about
yeah,
that song?
yes, sir.
I'm so proud of that song. That's a true story song written about a World War II veteran
Mhm.
that I had the opportunity to meet and to talk with before he passed away, and he was telling me the different things that he'd seen and witnessed in combat overseas. And I went home, and I didn't have any intentions really of writing a song, but I got to thinking the stories he told me are too good not to be retold. So I wanted to kind of pay homage to him and all of our other veterans of all wars and all branches with that song. So that's a song that's dedicated to all service members, active or past.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely a heartfelt song right there. That particular song is available on all the platforms. So go check that out from Drayden Gordon, who's on the phone with me right now. I'm reading your bio on Spotify, and there's one sentence that stood out to me in the bio, and it reads, "He carries an old soul, which helps inspire his music to be earthy, soulful, and heartfelt." That definitely resonates. That speaks volumes. Just as far as your passion as an artist. So just talk about some of the artists that have inspired you. That you've been influenced by, as far as you being an artist.
Absolutely. I have been so fortunate and so blessed to be able to meet and to work with so many of my heroes that I grew up just adoring. In the music business, I was able to share the stage with Dr. Ralph Stanley, Melvin Goins, Larry Sparks. Those were some of the main influences right there. Of course, my influences go a lot deeper than just bluegrass. I like all types of music, really. I've got a lot of influence from the country field, so to speak, and a lot from the folk and different types of music that I think there can be an inspiration drawn from all types of good music, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Just music in general just has a way to speak to people. It has a way to, you know, people of different colors, walks of life, just get them to get together and sing along and enjoy Just enjoy the day, enjoy the times that they're in. Music resonates with a lot of people, regardless of genre that is your preference. I am, on the other hand, a musical unicorn. I listen to all types of music, really. And me being a resident Kentuckian, I do my best to support all Kentuckians that's getting out there, young and old. And you definitely have made a name for yourself at a very, very young
Thank you, sir.
age.
Thank you.
And you
Thank you.
definitely have a very promising future in music with everything you've been able to do up to this point. So, since you are on the road currently, talk about the shows you are getting ready for uh, this evening and in the days and weeks ahead.
Absolutely. Today I was just traveling, but tomorrow I've got a private gig in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then the next day I'll be at the Saturday I'll be at a fair just out of Indianapolis in Greenfield, Indiana. I'm in Indiana this week. This is the sixth week on the road. We've been everywhere from Virginia to Nashville, Tennessee, and all points in between, and up north, down south, everywhere seems like.
Hmm. So check out Dreyden Gordon. He's gonna be in the Indiana area. Show your support. Now I'm looking at your music currently, and obviously Soldier Story. I played that one. You released a album back in 2020 called Echoes of Tradition. Now, while people are familiar with your music now, can we expect some new music from you at some point this year?
Well, I don't want to put any certain dates on anything, but we've got a lot of things in the works. Always, always looking forward to the next adventure, so to speak, and always looking forward to putting something else out. But I would say there might be something in the works before long here that might be out in the public eye, I guess I should say, before long.
Okay, so definitely keep an eye on Drayden. New music is coming eventually. But right now he's focusing on these shows. He's gonna go out there and perform, and people going. I feel like after what I've heard from you just through your music, I think people gonna be very amazed. They're gonna be like, "Wow, it's coming from an 18-year-old just singing like that. Like, man, I feel like I could one of those judges on The Voice, just hearing you singing, and I press my button, I turn around. Wait a minute, you sound like a
Well, I
grown.
really do appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you. That
yeah.
means a lot.
That's definitely a compliment, man. So I definitely like your music for real. So Drayden, man, how you dealing with this heat wave that we're dealing in this country right now? It's like 90 degrees literally everywhere that you go. Like, how you dealing with this heat wave?
Well, I'm in the car and it's got air conditioning, so I guess I'm dealing with it. I was out mowing the yard yesterday at back home, and it was awful hot. I'm telling you, but I'm not afraid to get a little hot and sweaty and do a little work. That never bothered me. But oh yeah, it's been hot for sure. We're gonna have a couple of hot shows here this weekend, probably.
Yeah, so for people that wants to follow your music and find out where they can catch you in person, go ahead and promote your social media sites. Where can they find you in website? Any other links out there people need to know?
Alrighty, absolutely. You can find me on all social media platforms, or just about all of them. That's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I'm probably forgetting one or two there, but all the things that I don't really understand. I always tell people if I'm not on it, you don't need to be on it either. But all the handles, every one of my handles, we made it real easy. It's Dreyden.official. That's DREYDEN dot official. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms. I believe that we're on all of them, and that's something I'm so proud of. And Jill, as one part of my team, does a wonderful job to get my music out there, and I'm appreciative for her. But we are on all streaming platforms. That's like I mentioned before. So we try to make it as easy as possible to find me. I usually post tour dates and stuff on social media. Of course, on my website, that's DreydenGordon.com. But yeah, we'd love for you to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad you brought up Jill because that was going to be my next question. So you are represented by Nashville Entertainment Weekly, courtesy of Jill and TJ. They
Absolutely, yes,
do
they're
a
wonderful team, wonderful people.
wonderful team, awesome people, fully invested in their artists, and they guarantee to get you a flyer for music being played or upcoming interviews. They got everything covered, literally. Like if you follow them on Facebook in particular, and you scrolling down your timeline, you are guaranteed to get a Nashville Entertainment Weekly post. That's a guarantee. That's no and ifs or buts about it. You're going to get a post from Nashville Entertainment Weekly. So what's it been like?
Absolutely, they're. Sorry, go ahead there.
Oh, so what's it like just having them on board, just being a helping hand as far as you as an artist?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because that's what I was getting ready to say. It is just like having them. They're just like family to me. I think the world of them, and I'm so appreciative for all that they do for my music and to help push it. And they have been really, really supportive as a label as well. That's something that a lot of labels I don't think are. They're not as supportive as they should be. But Jill and TJ, they do a wonderful job to support their artists in every way possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Props to TJ. Props to Jill for their hard work and dedication as it pertains to these artists that they have, including Kentucky's very own. See, I like Jill. I love me some Jill. She's been very supportive, great to network with. She didn't tell me that I was interviewing a Kentuckian like you, so I was like, I had to look up the bio and stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute, Dreyden's from Kentucky. Like, wait a minute
Yes,
now.
sir. Proud to
So
be from Kentucky.
yeah, shout out to the Commonwealth. Just known for the horses. We know for bourbon. We know for basketball. But we also known for a very incredible music scene out here in Drayden. Over here, it represents the artists of the future as far as artists that you all need to keep an eye on. So keep an eye on Drayden Gordon. He's at Indiana this weekend, and he'll be at some more shows as we get into the summer season. But thank you for your time, man, Drayden. Great chatting with you. Continued success, man, and hopefully you make your way here to Central Kentucky, which is where I currently at. I'm at Lexington, Kentucky currently. So hopefully you'll make your way here at some point, and I'll definitely look forward to hope I get a chance to see you perform in person one day, man. Thank you for your time, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. We do love Central Kentucky. I love coming down to that part of that neck of the woods there. Usually driving through it a lot of times, but I always enjoy playing down there too. I appreciate you having me on your show. That means a whole lot to me, and hopefully your listeners will enjoy maybe this little chat that we've had this evening. Rather, it's been my pleasure and my privilege to talk with you, Kenny.
Great chatting with you, Drayden. You have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay cool, stay hydrated, man.
All righty, thank you, sir.
You have a good night.